Hey everyone, welcome to this week's Calm Community. Thank you for joining me. I'm very happy to have you here. As always, thank you for the interactions on the videos. It's really nice to hear from the same people every week. Pretty much feels like we're an actual little community here, which is really nice. Hello everyone. Thanks for coming back and joining me. Let's start off with the connection. So get yourself in a spot that feels nice and familiar. Allow your eyes to close. And see if you can really fill your heart space today with colour. So you can pick one colour in particular, a colour that maybe means something to you, or just a colour that you like intuitively feel drawn to today, or maybe you can pick all of the colours. But I want you to sense that you are filling your heart space with that colour or colours. And you might feel that it changes like the way that you're holding your body. Maybe it feels warm. Just get a sense of what that colour feels like in your body as you let it grow in your heart space, kind of nurturing it like you'd nurture like a ball of Play-Doh if you were shaping it into something, and then feel it radiating out through your body. And we're going to send that to everyone else in our little calm community, everyone around the world as well, every being, every person who is just stumbling through. Send that colour out through your body to everyone around you. And just rest with that for a moment. It actually makes my shoulders feel really rested and warm. So many humans on this planet trying to figure it out. So many amazing, beautiful people. You included. Okay, when you're ready, come back, open your eyes. That felt really nice for me. I don't know about you, but that felt really, really warming for me. We're going to we're going to continue on with the wins for the week. And this week, I don't have any particular wins, but something that I kind of was thinking about yesterday, a win for emotions. I so often feel frustrated, especially parenting young children, impatient, frustrated, annoyed, then feel frustrated with myself for feeling that way. I used to feel like that a lot as well when I was dealing with pretty heightened anxiety and panic, feeling frustrated with myself for feeling heightened anxiety and then feeling worse as a result. And yesterday when I started to feel better, I was like, oh, I'm so glad I'm feeling better. Like, that was so annoying this morning. I've got to try and not, get in that headspace of frustration. Then I was like, hang on a minute. The headspace of frustration is okay. And it's the learning to come out that I'm starting to get a hold of. And it doesn't matter that I went there. It doesn't matter that I got frustrated, got impatient. That just means I'm a human being. What matters is that I felt that, acknowledged that I was feeling that, and then moved towards something that felt better and sort of like journeyed through it all. So as much as I'd like to not feel frustrated and impatient, I think it was really important for me to acknowledge that, like, I'm gonna feel that way, and it doesn't mean I'm a bad mum or a bad person. It just means I'm a human being, and like the whole spectrum is relevant and necessary, and not always gonna feel nice to embody, but important to embody it all from time to time. Which brings me to the Calm Community meditation for today, talking about embodiment and bodies. We're going to be doing like a little bit of a kind of a bodywork practice, but you don't really have to do much. There's not like much movement required from you. It's mostly breathing. But so get yourself into a comfy position, either seated or standing up, preferably not lying down for this one. You can lie down, but I think it's kind of better for this one if your back is sort of straight and you can like sit with what comes up and give it space to sort of move around your body. But yeah, not going to be too long, but we're going to be working through the body. Okay, so when you're ready, just let your eyes close and do what you need to do to settle in. So whether that's sort of doing some neck circles, ooh, that was tight. Shrugging your shoulders if you need to. Taking some deep inhales and exhales. Just work with your body, knowing that you know best what settles your body down and into the moment. And just do that. And it might not always look the same as it did the day before. That's good. That's you following what your body needs today. And when you feel settled, not necessarily like settled as in not anxious and completely calm, just settled as in like here in this moment, present in as much as you can be. When you feel present and in this moment, I want you to allow your awareness to travel down into your gut area. So sort of around behind your belly button, maybe a little bit lower, the area where we feel fear and uncertainty and doubt and shame. Shame is what we're working with today. Now I want you to see if there is any of that sense of shame present in your gut. And there might not be. And if there isn't shame, that's okay. Just work with whatever comes up for you. But I have noticed in my own life that there's a lot of shame that I've tucked away for later. A lot of shame that I didn't feel like it was helpful or mine to feel when maybe it was. Maybe there were things that I didn't want to admit, truths that I didn't want to admit. Maybe there were, times I represented myself in a certain way that weren't true to who I was. Times when I felt like I didn't want to feel humiliated, like I was scared of feeling afraid and scared of people seeing me panic and scared of, in terms of toilet anxiety, scared of feeling like I was going to embarrass myself. And so in trying not to feel that, I tucked it away, buried it. But then that's where I felt it the most, was in my lower belly. Felt so much of the energy of the emotions that I was trying so hard not to feel, and just kept them there. What emotion comes up for you when you go into this gut area? If it's not shame, what is it? Is it fear? Is it sadness? Is it regret? Is it worry? And if you can't name it, maybe it helps just to explore the edges of it. Investigate the feeling of it. the shape of it. You're noticing the weight of that feeling, that emotion. And see if you can notice how much it's wanting to be expressed. And we hold these feelings down for the sake of saving face and for the sake of not feeling uncomfortable things, which is so human and so natural to want to avoid what doesn't feel good. But when we suppress them, what we're doing is we are trapping that energy, and we are leaving our bodies filled to the brim with all the things we don't want to feel. And those emotions are just wanting to be moved, just wanting to come up and out. And we're holding them down and holding them down and holding them down because we don't want to look at them or feel them. It makes us feel soaked in the very things we don't want to feel. So notice it. Allow it to kind of bubble up into your chest. Know that it's safe. You are a safe container for this feeling. You have been a container for this feeling, and it's not been yours to hold this emotion, but it's safe to let it come up. And see if you can feel it rising around that coloured heart space that we created before. Maybe you feel the energy of that colour that you had in your heart space, like helping that emotion along to come up. And whatever that emotion is, you are letting it go. So for me, my mantra for this release is, I will not feel shame about my body anymore. I will not take on that shame as mine. It's just an emotion that was meant to be felt and expressed. I'm not going to hold it. I'm not going to try not to feel it. I'm going to feel it and I'm going to let it go. I will not feel shamed about my body anymore. Breathe it out. Let it feel it coming out through your chest. Do you feel a lightness when you let this out? Do you feel like you've just had a big drink of water after a run? You know, that feeling of relief, like integration and wholeness and all those words that mean ultimately feeling better and more into yourself, more at home in yourself. Remember, your body is the place you are meant to feel emotions, not store emotions. Let it out through your fingertips. Feel it coming out through your cheeks, your shoulders, your neck, your toes. I will not feel shame about my body anymore. Just let it go. Okay. Now hold your body in loving awareness. You can open your eyes when you're ready. Take a deep breath. Okay. Thank you for joining me for Calm Community. I hope that meditation was helpful. I hope that you feel a little bit more space within yourself, a little bit more at ease in your physical home. And I will see you for next week's Calm Community. Take care. Bye.